Barclays, and according to a Reuters report, says that it's working on a cost-cutting plan of up to £1 billion, with up to 2,000 jobs potentially on the line. Our UK correspondent Lizzy is all over that story. Lizzy, we're covering the BOE and the central banks a lot as well. We talk, I think, less about the read-through into the banking space. What are the details of this report?
Yeah, the connection between the two, of course, is that the tailwinds from higher interest rates are slowing. This is not the news you want to wake up to. If you work at Barclays, about 2,000 jobs. It represents 2% of the workforce, roughly. And if Barclays wants to save £1 billion, that's about 7% of its underlying annual operating expenses in 2022. Now, in terms of where the axe will fall, Reuters reports that it's mainly going to be Barclays Execution Services. It's known as BX. The irony is, when that department was set up in 2017, the idea was to avoid duplication. So now they could be the victim of the efficiency cuts.
We were talking about this for a while. We talked about it with Wall Street. We talked about it with some of the Asian banks as well. Why such a big push now?
Well, you've seen the Barclays share price, no doubt. 11.5% down this year, down 26% since the CEO, CS Venkatakrishnan, took over 2 years ago. And if you compare that to the European rivals, Deutsche's share price hasn't moved much in the same time. HSBC's is actually up 37%. So the CEO is really under pressure to show a turnaround to investors. He's unveiling a new strategy in February. But since saying earlier in the year that he's turned to strategy advisors to hash out a plan to boost the share price, you had disappointing third quarter results, prompting this new fresh slide in the share price. And he's under this pressure at the same time as BX has swelled, both in terms of headcount and costs. So for many this morning, this will have seemed inevitable.